Welcome, dear students. First of all, I want to wish you good afternoon. And now you are going to face annual examination tomorrow. So I'm telling you first all the best and do well in your examination. So I'm trying to solve state level SSLC preparatory examination February 2022. So one of my students asked me to send answer papers are how to write or how to solve question paper English, that is first language. Code will be 15E, that is for Adarsh Vidyalaya English medium school students. So English as a first language. As you all solved on papers, first, second and third. First one is district level, next state board, and the third one is at the same time, second district exams. So successfully completed your exams. Hopes tomorrow also you are doing better than best. So I'm trying to do my level best first. So don't worry, don't become confused when you are very perfect in your writing answer papers or facing exams. So first, this is question paper or model question paper of your English. Okay, the heading, then annual exams heading. Next, it is code number. Subject is English in Kannada Pratham Bhasha and first language, that is NCERT syllabus. And you are going to write 3 hours 15 minutes. So morning time is 10 to 1:45. So first 6 questions will be on multiple choice questions. Okay, 4 alternatives are given for each of the following questions. Incomplete statements, only one of them is correct or most appropriate. Choose the correct alternative and write the complete answer along with its letter of alphabet. So there are 6 multiple choice questions. They are given here number of questions and also marks. Total 6 questions for 1 mark, that will be 6 marks. So first question is, this is not first question of tomorrow's. I'm telling you this is a model question paper only. So board exams, annual question will be like this. Okay. The first question is, Rama was dash of getting a government job. This is first question. So if the question is like that only, maybe Rama was dash of getting a government job. The correct form of the word to be filled in the blank is, the 4 alternatives are there. First one, they are also called as distractors. One is perfect answer, then other 3 are called as distractors. First one is confident, that is A. Next one, B, is confidence. First one, confident. So you should be very very perfect in spellings and particular. Confident, confidence, confidential, confine. So the correct answer will be, Rama was confident of getting a government job. So how you are going to write? So you should write first one, that sentence, next that correct answers alphabet, that is A. Then you must write answer confident. Next one, we should never dash hurt during difficult situation. Dash hurt. We should never dash hurt during difficult situations. It will be HURT, hurt. So the correct form of the verb to be used in the blank is heart and hurt. So it is a heart. We should never dash. So 4 alternatives are given there. Lost, losing, loss, lose. A is lost, losing, then lose, and also D is also lose. The correct answer here will be C, lose. She is cutting the cake. A dash knife. The suitable preposition to be used here is dash, along, from, in, with. So she is cutting the cake with a knife. Like this. He went to cinema just a moment ago. He went to cinema just a moment ago. The suitable question tag to be added here is, four options are there. Doesn't he? Didn't he? Does he? Did he? So correct answer. What will be the correct answer? He went to cinema just a moment ago. So this is simple past tense. What is the helping verb of simple past tense? Went. Okay. So didn't he? So answer is didn't. He went to cinema just a moment ago. B is didn't he. Next, Shiva gave dash 1 rupee coin to dash beggar. The suitable articles to be filled in the blanks are. Here articles are given. What are the articles? A and the. Shiva gave dash 1 rupee coin to dash beggar. And a. A will be correct answer. Option A and A. So Shiva gave dash and 1 rupee coin to a beggar. Next one, he was a lion in the battlefield. See here, figures of speeches. How many figures of speeches are there to your syllabus? Alliteration, then simile, metaphor, synecdoche, and personification. Here, one sentence is given there. He was a lion. He is not compared. He himself is a lion in the battlefield. The figure of the speech used in the lion is metaphor. Metaphor in Kannada we call it as Rupaka. Battlefield. He is just not like he is the lion himself in the battlefield. Okay, so metaphor, nothing but lion. He is nothing but lion. He himself is a lion in the battlefield. So second question, second main, observe the relationship in the first pair of words and complete the second pair accordingly in the following. They are also called as analogies. Sometimes they'll ask opposite words or similar meanings, that is synonyms also they'll ask. Next, antonyms they'll ask, and verb forms, noun forms, and homophones. They'll ask like this: crest top of the hill and amiable. What is the meaning of amiable? Crest top of a hill. We should write meaning of amiable. Announce, announcement, noun form. Announce and announcement. So admire, admirable. Here, H-E-R-E here, H-E-A-R here. They are called as homophones. H-E-R-E, H-E-A-R here. So F-A-R-E, you can write F-A-I-R, fair. F-A-R-E, fair. F-A-I-R, fair. Homophones, what are homophones? They are similar in pronunciation, same pronunciation. Meaning and spelling will be different. So legal opposite word is illegal. Proper opposite will be improper. Yes, you are right. So change the following sentence into passive voice. Students have completed the test. This sentence, passive voice, first you should find out the sentence in which tense it is written. Students have completed. Have completed, it is present perfect tense. So students is noun, have completed is main verb, then helping verb have. The test will be object, SVO pattern. The test have been completed by students. The test has been, test is a singular form. The test has been completed by students. Combine the following sentences by using to. Combining means you should make one sentence without disturbing the meaning. Means meaningful sentence should do. Two sentences are there. You should make a simple sentence, single sentence using to and to. The food is very hot. First sentence. Next one is I cannot eat it right now. So what will be the answer? The food is too hot to eat right now. Okay. Rewrite the following sentence using the word successfully. Ramesh is successful in achieving his goal. Ramesh successfully achieved his goal. Successfully is an adverb. Okay. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. Who does Lencho have complete faith in? So you should write here 7 questions for 1 mark. Each question carries 1 mark. So first one is who does Lencho have complete faith in? This question from first lesson, Letter to God. The protagonist or main character of this lesson is Lencho, is a simple farmer. He lost his crop and he is asking to God. He has unshakable faith in God. So he's asking something to God. Who does Lencho have complete faith in? You should write this one in a word or a sentence for 1 mark. Okay, you should use complete sentence. Lencho has completed faith in God only. So who else we should keep faith? God will be our faith. He is the faith. Only he is the faith. So according to the poet Robert Frost, what will be the word end in? Either fire or ice. Both are used properly, they'll become boon to us. If we use them improper way, they'll become curse. Fire and ice. Why doesn't the poet John Berryman offer the boy money to buy another ball? When he was a boy, he lost his ball in the sea. It went in the water. He couldn't take it because of so much of water in the sea. So what happened to him? So should write that answer. Who is the narrator in the lesson The Thief's Story? What did Richard H. Ebright, the scientist, collect during his kindergarten? What made Ramlal worry about Bholi? All you should write one sentences, single sentences for 1 mark. Next, following 5th main questions, they'll ask 2-3 lines for 2 marks. Why was the young seagull afraid to fly? What did he do? What happened to that young seagull? It has tender wings to fly. So it is hesitating to fly. Okay, it doesn't have any faith itself. Its mother came with the fish, showing that fish or food to that young seagull to make it fly. After heavy stomach paining, it is suffering that starvation and it want to catch that fish, and suddenly it fell down and also it opened its feather, starting to fly. So it's a first flight. You should write that one. So what does Kisa Gotami ask for? Here the lesson from Buddha's lesson. So what does Kisa Gotami ask? Sermon at the Banaras. Name of the lesson is Sermon at the Banaras. What does Kisa Gautami ask for by going from house to house? Why doesn't she get it? Because Buddha, when she went to Buddha to save her son's life, he said with one condition, okay, I will give life to your child on certain condition. So you should bring me that seeds where in the house nobody has died recently. He put that condition to that Kisa Gautami. What that poor Kisa do? Should write that one. How does a boy feel after losing the ball? So should write that one. When the boy lost his ball in the sea. What did Mrs. Humphrey give her dog Tricky to build up his strength? So how does Osibel manage to make Max believe that there is a balcony attached to his room? So all these questions are very easy. Hope you are writing on best and model answers in 2 or 3 lines. Next, sixth main, that is rewrite as directed. Here comes some grammar item also. For 2 marks, 3 questions. Change the following sentence to the other 2 degrees of comparison. First one is positive and superlative. Next one is comparative. Now look at the sentence. Samrat Ashok was the most popular king of ancient India. Tell me in which degree it is? Yes, it is superlative degree. Samrat Ashok was the most popular king of ancient India. No other king in ancient India as more popular as Samrat Ashok. This is positive. And no other king, popular king of an ancient India, more popular than any other popular king in ancient India. So change the following sentence into reported speech. Here, teacher said, Ravi, why are you late today? Teacher asked whom? Ravi, why are you late today? She's asking, she or he is asking Ravi, why are you late today? Here should write, teacher asked Ravi why he was late that day. Should remove all quotation marks, punctuation marks, and also that question mark also. So third question is change the following sentence into a or an. Interrogative sentence and a negative sentence. The officer works very honestly. So write or use a and an. Interrogative question means question or yes or no type question, maybe or WH question. Next, negative also same, but there is no question mark in second. Okay, the officer works very honestly. The officer doesn't work honestly. This will be negative form. So, interrogative. Is the officer works very honestly? Who works very honestly? Like that you should write. Maybe here change the following sentence into an interrogative sentence or a negative. Choice is given here. Change the following sentence into, look at the instruction first, students. You should remember and understand correctly. Interrogative sentence, either interrogative or negative, should write one sentence. Interrogative. Does the officer work very honestly? This will be interrogative, that is a yes or no type question. Or negative sentence. The officer doesn't work very honestly will be negative sentence. So next 7 questions, they are asking you to write 5 or 6 lines for 3 marks. Totally how much questions? They are 6 questions. Next, explain with reference to context. It is very important part in your question paper, and also you can score out means 100 out of 100. I ought to go back to Paris. Who said this one? I ought to go back to Paris. In which lesson it is taken from, and who said this, and in what circumstance he said like that? You should write that one also. I think that's where the Petronskis live. Next, they do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. Mouth like a fireplace, chimney for a nose. These are all you should write. That 2 sentences from poem and other 2 sentences from the prose. And here comes 4 marks. That is code from memory. Is almost very easy. I hope you will write with all correct punctuations, full stop, comma, capital letters. So you can get out here also. So this is also very important question to score more and easy. Next one, 10th, answer the following questions in 7-8 sentences each. There will be 3 questions for 4 marks, totally 12. So the first question will be, see here there are options are given. You can write this one, either this one or this one. 2 questions are there, choice is yours. So first try to understand that question and which one you will write best, which you know that answer best. You can write more than 6 or 7 or 8 lines. You can elaborate the answer, then only touch that one, then you will get 4 marks for that question. Each question carries 4 marks. So how did Nelson Mandela's understanding of freedom change with age and experience? Man, when after his changing of his age and experience, what is the definition of the freedom according to Nelson Mandela? You should write, not according to us. So what are the 2 lessons about the discovery of tea in the lesson Tea from Assam? This one you can touch either this one. How does Stephen Chubukov react when Lomo proposes his daughter? Here also you must choose one sentence, one question for your 4 marks. Next, write the summary of the poem A Tiger in the Zoo. I think you are very perfect in writing that summary. First you should write name of the poem and writer of the poem. Then how is the poem? Is it good or bad? And what are the things in the poem? So you should write in 4 lines that summary of the poem. Then they are giving their differences between that tiger which was put in the cage and out of the cage. Okay, difference between that tiger which is already in the cage and one tiger which is walking in the forest. So write the summary of the poem Animals. Here also choice is given. Next passage you should read. Without reading that passage you can't score easy questions. They are already in your pocket, that 4 questions, because answers are there, question is also here. You can read and write that answers without losing your 4 marks. That is 2 marks for each question. Why is the study of insects and microorganisms important nowadays? See that, read that first passage. A few years ago, mosquitoes, flies, ticks, fleas, and related biting and blood-sucking insects were considered by most people to be unworthy objects of a serious study, but it is now known that they are most important factors in the spread of diseases. Especially in tropical countries, it has been established by many investigators that these creatures are the sole agents of inoculation into man of the germs of malaria, yellow fever, sleeping sickness, plague, typhus fever, recurrence of fever, and other maladies. which have brought suffering and death to millions of people. In most cases, they are not merely mechanical bearers of disease, germs from one victim to another. For if that were so, the problem of discovering the part they play would be relatively simple. Usually, their bodies are breeding places of microscopic organisms which they suck from the blood of one victim, beast or man, and these parasites are afterwards injected into other victims. Insects have thus been shown to be closely connected with the practical problems of finding the cause and the cure for several human diseases. This branch of study is known as bacteriology. So, after reading this, we can write easily that question's answers. How are insects intimately related to the life of man? So, there are answers for first lines only. So, coming to essay writing, newspaper, and also my favorite freedom fighter. Many freedom fighters are there. Mahatma Gandhi is there, Vallabh Patel is there, Subhash Chandra Bose is there, Kittur Channamma is there. You can write any freedom fighter your favorite. Okay, so newspaper, you can also write about newspaper. What is news? North, east, west, south, including all directions. News is called a newspaper. That is printing media, which is almost 100 years back. It is running here also, now also. In internet days, nowadays, computer age is also, newspapers are reading now also. So imagine you are Srujan or Shravya. If you are a girl, you just write Shravya from Government High School, Hassan, Karnataka, and Srujan from Government, that same high school. If you are a boy, you should write Srujan, or if you are a girl, you should write Shravya, Government High School, Hassan, Karnataka. So write a letter to your grandfather. This is your personal letter. Should write from address only, then salutation immediately. Dear grandfather, how are you? I am fine. What about your health? I hope that God is good enough. With He is giving all the health and wealth to you. Like that, you can write there. Informalities. Whatever you want to write to your grandfather, feel free. You can write any words with 10 sentences. Okay, with ends with lovingly or affectionately. So this is your family member. So you should write with informal way. So next one is official letter. Imagine you are Amrut or Amruta. At the same time, I am also telling you Amruta is boy, Amruta is a girl from Government High School, Mysore. So it is impersonal letter or official letter to the headmaster. Here is two compulsory: sender's address, receiver's address, salutation, subject, and also body of the letter, complimentary clause. So what is subject here is issue transfer certificate, and you should give reason for transfer or something else. You can write that reason. So last one is thanking you. Yours obediently. For your headmaster should become obedient student. This is about 100 marks question paper. I tried my level best within 30 minutes. Hopes you understood, and all the best for your exams.